Hey, good morning, everybody. Knock, knock. Who's home? Knock, knock. Let's wait for some people to get in here. But look at the geese. Wow. There's a lot of geese out there. There. Can you see them? Knock, knock. MLH, what's happening? Wow. Can you believe this weather? It's 10 o'clock in the morning. A few days before Christmas in Denver, Colorado. Bohica! Englewood, our favorite. It's 55 degrees out right now. Hi, Ellie. Hey, Lori, how you doing? 55 degrees, it's 10 o'clock. They said the high is 60. I'm guessing it's gonna get closer to 70. It's 10 o'clock. I can't believe it. This is crazy. So, I don't want to know, MLH. I'm just gonna leave that one alone. Oh, you're sure? Oh, you mean for the weather? Gotcha. Yeah, Lori, you know what? I saw that about Greeley, but listen to me. I don't have the bandwidth for Greeley. I mean, you're free to send me an email, let me know what's going on, but there's no way I can take Greeley on again. I have no business up there. And in fact, I would be happy as pie to stay out of Greeley. Just horrible memories. But if it's something that needs exposing, I suggest you record and get it out there. So I'm not deliberately not responding to you. I just don't have the bandwidth. So yesterday, yeah, I don't want to know about his shorts, Ellie. So yesterday, just happened upon a situation, right? I'm not an auditor, everybody, but today we're going to put a little bit of an auditor hat on because I want to follow up on what took place yesterday just across the street here from the police department. Over yonder is Englewood's Civic Center where the library is. And we had business over there yesterday. And I'm telling you, I did not set out to walk into Englewood's library to be accosted by this librarian. I had a one-track mind because I had a set of things that had to get done at a certain time, and I was there to conduct business. But I don't go anywhere with a mask because that's my choice. I have not had a single problem in round 50 here in the state of Colorado with our tyrant governor just not being able to let go of this control that he has over the people. And I'm not gonna wear a mask. Nobody's given me any problems anywhere I've gone except till yesterday when I went into this library. I didn't expect it, I didn't even see it coming. I walked in the library, MLH and I were meeting there. I thought he might have already been in there, so I was kind of just walking around the library, minding my own business. And listenator, hey, and this librarian yells at me across the library, "Do you have a mask?" I turned around. I mean, I knew she was talking to me. I saw everybody with masks. I wasn't wearing. I don't care. If you want to wear a mask, wear your fucking mask. If that's what makes you feel comfortable and safe, do your thing. But don't start your shit with me. And so I turned around and I just said, "No, thank you," as quietly as I could. As the entire library, you could see all the heads go like this as she started yelling, right? And so I continued to walk off. And I heard her say, "I'm not messing around." I thought, shit, what is she gonna do? She's gonna come up behind me. I gotta get my phone out of my purse, right? I'm digging through my purse. I don't get my phone out. She's back here screaming and I want to record her, but I finally get my phone out and she's not yelling anymore. And so I'm just walking, but I hear her coming up on me. So I turned around with the phone up and I I proceeded to tell her, no, thank you, I'm not wearing a mask. Oh, you really want to test this, huh? As she's got this like 4'7" security guard standing next to her, right? And he's standing there shaking his head at me. And I'm like, not doing it. Well, it's a law. And you are in Englewood Civic. No, it's not a law. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's a law. And if you're not going to wear this mask, then you're leaving for the day. No, not leaving. Call the cops. Oh, well, we did. And we, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. I'll wait. So I made another lap through the library. I didn't see MLH. So I went back to the center of the library and sat my purse down and waited for the cops. And lo and behold, they were there like within a minute. They walked in the door. Cops walked in the door. They saw me. I was filming them. They know who I am. They turned around, walked out of the library, huddled up for a minute, called a supervisor. Good move, guys. And came back in the library. By then, MLH had come in the library and we were kind of talking and the cops were kind of dancing around and they didn't really know what to do. So we headed up to the counter because I wanted to reserve a room. Because the business we needed to get done needed a private little quiet room. And the cops, intercepted me before I got to the counter and said, yeah, so we just want you to know that, the library staff wants you to wear a mask. I said, yeah, okay, well, we're not. And I walked off. And he came and got me again and said, okay, that's fine, blah, blah, blah. We know you can be in here without a mask. Okay, great, good job. Go tell them and to leave us alone. So we went in the room. MLH and I did. We're waiting for one of our friends to show up who was an hour late, but that's okay. We still got it done. But MLH and I just kind of sat in this room and we were just talking and kind of hanging out, and I would go out periodically and look for our friend and she wasn't there. But what was there were the cops still. They stayed there the whole time. So I had a conversation with them and I said, you guys should leave. You should go do something more productive, like catch a really bad guy doing bad things to someone, or go prevent that from happening. Oh no, we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. Somebody was scared. Oh, of course, right. It wasn't the librarian scaring the whole library, was it? So we had kind of had a conversation, but just before that, when their supervisor had got there, and I had gone out to look to see if our friend was there, the supervisor, who I've got his card, was to the library staff about me. I'm sure he had nothing but nice things to say about me. And so when I confronted him on that, he said, oh no, I was just letting them know that you could wear a mask in here. That's phenomenal. So what we're going to do today is we're going to test Englewood to see how they're responding to a request for body cam footage, because I noticed I was so excited to see Englewood wearing body cams yesterday. So I know that supervisor did his job and he laid out the rules for the library about why they can't kick people out of a public library for not wearing a mask. I'm sure he was professional and courteous, and we're going to show that. Not a problem, right? Because Englewood's wearing body cams now. I'm stoked. I'm super stoked. So you got to stay with me to the very, very end, because that's not all we're doing today. Hey, Lacey R. We're going to do something else. So stick with me, and we shall see how this goes. Englewood doesn't have a great history with providing the best customer service, conducive with the law for records requests. For those of you that have been with me for a while, you've seen Englewood want me to show them photo ID to get records. I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that. It's not a requirement to get public information. They want to circumvent the law and collect people's personal information by getting copies of their IDs so they know who's requesting stuff, where people live, blah, 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 blah. And we see what happens when you give your driver's license to a cop like John Shaw in Denver, performing his bogus traffic stop and then ultimately destroying or attempting to destroy my husband's livelihood. So you don't ever hand over your information unless you're in a bad situation with a dirty fucking cop, like that one in Denver where you don't have a choice because you're either going to do it or go to jail. You got to kind of make a call there. But we caught him. We're going to get it cleaned up. But in the meantime, let's go into Englewood and see how this is going, okay? But you got to stick with me all the way to the end. Look at all those geese. They're loving this weather. They absolutely love this weather. They are a damn nuisance. Oop, they know I'm here. Time to go. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so let's go see how this goes. So I'm thinking about perhaps just writing a small commendation. You know, I have a problem writing commendations when cops do their job. I think that's really inappropriate, but I guess there's nothing wrong with saying thank you for doing your job. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. If you need assistance, so is this... Oh, good, it's unlocked. They're not locking people out today. Oh, must provide a government-issued ID. Hi. So I would like to know what Englewood's process is for requesting body cam footage now.
So we just have a form to fill out.
Okay.
And then it's a $25 fee to start it. And then she will, once she gets it, looks into it and gets it loaded, then she will call you if there's any additional footage, an additional fee.
A $25 fee in advance?
Yes.
And what is the policy if there is no body cam footage and you've collected my $25?
Then a refund. I believe because she has to search for it, it's still a $25 fee. But let me double check for you.
Yeah, if you could, please, because I know the exact time, the exact officer, so there wouldn't be any searching.
Okay. She just wants, yeah, I did. I told her. She wants to know if there is no body cam footage and she's already paid the fee for her to look. Does she get that refunded, or is it just a $25 fee to still?
If there is cameras, then you would pay the $25 for deposit, and any additional hour she's have to pull them, then you're going to have to pay $25 per hour.
So it's $25 for the first hour. Okay, I understand that. That's fine. But if there is no body cam footage, and
Anytime you're in contact with an officer, there is body cam.
there's guaranteed to be body cam
It
footage?
should be. Unless the camera is not working.
Well, say for instance that happened, or he decided not to activate it, would I get the $25 back?
Yeah.
I would. Okay. All right, that's fair. I'd like to fill that out.
Okay.
Sure.
And if you could also do me a favor and also put an email, because then she can email that to you, the link, once she has that. If
Yeah.
it's just a $25, she'll email you the link to view it. Okay?
Because that's used on what system? Vault, or what is that called?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what system, but she can email it to you, and that's why she just needs your email address.
Right. Okay. So also, can I have a commendation form, please?
Do I have what?
A commendation form.
A commendation form? Do you have a
It'd be a complaint or commendation form.
accommodation form?
If you want to make a complaint, you can pick up our black phone.
No, I don't want to make a complaint. I want to make a commendation.
No, we don't.
No, you don't.
We don't have accommodations form, no.
You don't have commendation forms?
Reagan, no, we don't.
That's ridiculous. Okay, so if I want to make a commendation, I need to go pick up the phone? Seriously? Okay, I'll do that. Who's going to be on that end of the phone?
It's dispatch.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine if that's the process.
And then I'll be right back up.
Okay, thank you very much. So their manager, she's, nice and friendly and flip. No, Regan, we don't. Cool. Okay, I'll give you my name. Address is not appropriate. Date of birth is not appropriate. Date, time, and location of occurrence. First lady was nice. Her, not so much. Oh well. That's cool. So it was this officer. It was this guy right here. Yeah, they don't get commendations. Why would they have a form? So this guy was the field training officer that came. I forgot my glasses. Body worn camera for Officer R. Casper. So I'm being told I have to pay the $25 for body cam footage. Yeah, so we're having to pay these ridiculous fees still. Location of occurrence, Englewood Library. Date and time. Today is the 21st. Yesterday was the 20th. 12/20/21 at 2:30 ish. Signature. Date 12/21. Down payment of $25. Okay. Public has to pay $25. This is why nobody holds any agencies responsible for using their body cams. Oh, she said to make sure to put my email on here. Email. Q. I know, it's seemingly ridiculous, you know, I mean, for the transparency piece of it, to have to keep paying. There's that. My email, it's QUADB, the number 2 at AOL.com. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Do you have a phone number, just in case there's
Sure.
a question?
303-301-5143. Don't be blowing up my phone, people.
Yeah, she put an email on here. And do you have a case number?
No, I don't.
So I need a date of birth so she can pull it up.
Oh, no, I'm not giving you my date of birth. It's not necessary.
Then do you have a case number?
No. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, well, unfortunately, our video tech can't just scroll through like thousands of videos. So you have to.
There's not thousands of videos. Exactly at 2:30 with this officer.
From yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like all you have to understand that it's like it's not just you cannot just pinpoint. She's got to actually search for something.
So she would need a date.
Well, that's not my problem. I mean, why do you make the search so difficult? I told you exactly what time with what officer at what location. That's what you ask. You're not searching thousands of video.
That's fine. So I guess if she has issues, this is a good phone number she can call you at?
Yeah.
All right.
how long have they been wearing body cams?
You know what? I don't know because I just started.
Okay.
Let me get your receipt, okay?
Thank you. This woman that either runs this or just likes to come over here and create problems that don't exist. Englewood, I thought you were doing a little bit better, but maybe not. Thank you very much. What's the time frame on turnaround for that?
What's the time frame on
So it depends on the length of how long it takes her to find what you're looking for plus pull it. So she has technically 3 days to get it back to you. So she'll let, if it's any sooner, either way you're gonna hear from her because she's gonna, she'll let you know when it's ready because she'll give you a link.
Okay.
And she'll also give you a code
Oh, okay.
to be able to pull it off.
Right. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we'll go out here to the phone to make this commendation. This will be the on-duty dispatcher. Sure. They put me on hold. Hi, so I'm over here downstairs by the records department. I wanted to just write down a commendation, and I was told they don't have any kind of form for that, and that I need to come over here and pick up the phone. So I'm picking up the phone so I can talk to somebody just about making a commendation. It stems from an incident with contact with your officers yesterday.
And what is your name?
My first name is Regan, R-E-G-A-N.
And what's a good phone number for you?
No phone number.
You don't have one, okay. Do you know what the case number is from
There's no case number.
the location? Was it
Yeah, at the Englewood Library
library? Okay.
at 2:30.
2:30, you said? Okay. I will have probably a sergeant head down to you and get the information from you. Okay?
Oh, okay, that'd be great. I'll wait. Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, that's seemingly ridiculous. Who's going to take the time to do that? Holy hell, these are uncomfortable. Throw these in the trash. Jeez. They must have these in a jail somewhere. Well, that's a little bit better. What are you guys talking about? Who needs blood? Who needs blood? I got a little troll going on in here. There's commendation forms, but they have all gone yellow and out of date. Thank you, Ellie. Yeah, guys, nonprofit needs money. And it seems like the only time I generate money on YouTube is just to come out here and hold the police accountable. Which that's fine, I can do that. It's your troll, Ellie. Are you bringing trolls with you, you silly lady? Yeah, I'm gonna find out how long these body cams, how long they've been using them. Because it hasn't been that long. I'm guessing just within the past 6 months. So yeah, thank you for that, because I'm gonna ask that question. Holy hell, this is like an uncomfortable hunk of junk. Let's go in here. Forget this. Let's go sit by the Christmas tree. Yeah, this gazillion-dollar building. There's like never anybody in it. There's like nothing ever going on. It's strange. It's very, very strange. They're gonna watch the live stream for a little bit before they come down. Oh, there's a community room here. This is the room we need to come use. I'm sure there's no surveillance going on in there. Right? How do you use the community room? Those are fancy projectors. Look at that. Okay, we're not done after this commendation either. Oh, look at this Christmas tree. How cute. Of course. The star on the tree. Huh. Oh yeah, it's metal. I was touching it to see if it's metal. Yeah, it is. Huh. Wow, they go all out. Okay, these chairs are much better. Much, much better. Yeah, the tree topper, isn't that cute? It's an actual badge up there. Notice not a single present under that tree. It's like eerily quiet in here, don't you think? It's creepy. It's super creepy. So Englewood also has a new chief. I guess we'll see if he's any better than the other chief. But he worked for that chief, so who knows? They have some of the most ridiculous, archaic policies against transparency here, but not in their $26 gazillion dollar building. I mean, nothing chintz about those cameras, huh? afternoon, only in Tampa. How are you? Oh, is it afternoon now for you guys? Yeah, it's a little after 12, huh? I'll be in Florida again. Not soon enough. I don't think anybody's home here, to be honest with you. Lots of, oh, you ought to see the size of this building. It's huge. I mean, for as little as Englewood is, I mean, I guess Englewood's not the tiniest little municipality, but it's because they have a lot of money. There's a lot of revenue generated in the city of Englewood, let's just say that. They also have an aggressive zoning department. They're not really too small business friendly. You see that flag flying though, right? I mean, look at the flag. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, hi, Brian. Thank you. Benicia, California. Good old Cali. Let freedom ring. Sorry, I just had to. Well, I don't know how long this is gonna take. Merry Christmas, everybody. Very sweet. Very nice to see you guys. All of you. Thank you for being here. What's the deal on the truckers there, Vegas Mike? Are they gonna boycott Colorado because of the truck driver that got sentenced to 110 years? Is that what that's about? A crime occurs every 6 hours and 21 minutes on average in Englewood. So the stats say. Really? Now that's fascinating stuff. Every 6 hours. No wonder those guys could hang out at the library all day with us yesterday. Zayang, hello. They don't care if you get what you want. Yeah, I know. And that's cool. They don't want to show up to take a commendation or a complaint. I mean, what's new, right? They don't even have a process. They have an online process now. I think it's still there. But they don't take their complaints serious, trust me. If anyone's been following my channel for a while, you've seen Englewood do some kind of questionable stuff. And it's okay. Oh, I hear a door. Somebody's coming down the stairs. It's that quiet. You can hear it. Here they come. Oh. And she can't get out of the door. I don't think she's taken my commendation. have 52 likes, 76 watching. Come on, guys. Come on. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Get those algorithms going. If you wonder why bad things are happening in Colorado, just look at the abomination unto God sitting in the governor's house. Oh yeah, that guy said. Polis is a tyrant, a special kind of tyrant. And it's really disappointing what the people of Colorado have allowed to happen. Thanks, Jen Wow. Just hit the like button, everybody, please. And donate to the nonprofit. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this gig, it don't pay. Yeah, it's nice to have some of the extra revenue for the nonprofit, but I'd have to do this every day, all day long. So she said she was gonna have a sergeant head my way, but I think I'm gonna go do something else real quick while I wait, and then come back in. So we should call dispatch again. Yeah, thank you guys. We did a body cam. Well, I did a body cam request from an interaction yesterday with some officers over at the Englewood Library. And this is the first time that I've done this request for body cam footage over here in Englewood because the body cams are new. And they're not the friendliest behind that records window. That first lady that helped me and finished helping me, she was very nice. But there's a woman back there, she's got a beef with me, so she tries to just be as flippant and rude as she can, because she doesn't like me challenging this notion that you have to show photo ID to get records. So, you know, I can't help it, they're making an ass of themselves and accepting my Sam's Club card as photo ID. That's absurd. That's her doings, not mine. It is the dumbest thing on the planet. They're circumventing the law for transparency in the Criminal Justice Records Act in Colorado. And that has long been a problem over here in Englewood. That was one of the main reasons I started paying attention, is because the things that I was hearing, you know, you always want to verify them. And when I would hear from the homeless that they were being harassed and that they couldn't get police reports and so on and so forth, you know, yeah, I decided to get involved. Can't help it, you guys are making asses of yourselves. There goes the ambulance. So did you guys know right around the corner from this building is what they call the Englewood Fire Department, but it's not really Englewood, it's Denver. Did you know that Denver provides fire services for the city of Englewood? Yeah, Denver Fire Department, you remember them, right? Everybody knows about the Denver Fire Department. Well, there's too much inaction for me right now. So let's go this way. Remember, I told you to stick with me. Because now we're going to go over to the Denver Fire Department. Okay, whoever's watching this live stream, hurry up, make a phone call so they don't screw it up. I think everybody's on vacation for Christmas. And if that's true, that there's only a crime happening every 6 hours and 21 minutes here, there's really no reason to have that many cops on duty anyway. So I understand why it's taken them so long to respond. I get it. So let's just go finish our business over this way. Keep hitting that like button. Lots of thumbs up for the Denver Fire Department, everybody. Let's hope they get it right. Oh yes, police parking only, everybody. The gate is shutting. Did the sergeant just get here? Okay, tell him to hang on, I'll be right back. You know, fire departments are where you can safely leave a newborn, right? With no questions asked. Not sure how you do that, but you certainly cannot bring a homeless individual to a fire department unless their COVID status has been checked. All right, let's go in. Oh, look, the door is locked. Let's ring the doorbell. Let's see who answers the door today. Denver Fire Station number 37, everybody. Englewood, Colorado. The women on The View, oh, imagine that. They want the government to run every single thing. Well, they pretty much do. So that ambulance went out. So did the fire truck. So there's nobody here? Absolutely nobody. Well, you have forewarning. I'm coming back. And if I had a newborn, there's nobody here to give it to. All right, well, let's go back and see if that sergeant's there. Oh, there he is. Here he comes. Are you the sergeant of the day?
No, ma'am.
Who is?
It's Dirk Smith. He's MPO.
Dirk Smith?
Yeah. Have you gone around to the front?
Yeah, I've been in front. I've been waiting for a sergeant to come take a commendation.
Yeah. They aired it, so
Okay.
he's going to try to get with you.
So he's not here yet, though?
No, he's in the office.
Oh, he
but
is?
I'd go back in the
Okay.
lobby and
I
have
will.
him talk to you there.
Thank you very much.
care.
Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, that was nice. He didn't have a freak out. That's good. Boy, it was cordial. We don't know if he was nice. I'm serious. It's gotta be 60 degrees. At least, right now. And that cop didn't have a mask on, by the way. And neither did any of the employees behind the window. If you noticed. So yeah, I think I am gonna publish that little first clip from the librarian yesterday who kept stating it was a law. It's a law in this city. No, it's not. Okay, I'm back. Here we are. If you need to take a nap. Yes, you do need our snow to keep you alive in Vegas. I'm glad you admit it. You're the reason we can't have nice stuff here. We want our green lawns. Oh, here we go. Hi, how are you?
Good, Eric Smith. How do for you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we met.
Yeah, we have. You got all mad at me that day I was recording you.
Oh, I don't know about mad. I've been mad. I wasn't mad.
Well, you were being kind of not very nice, but that's okay.
Snarky. Maybe,
Yeah, you were being snarky.
Maybe a little snarky.
Definitely. But I'm guilty of that too.
Yeah,
Yeah. So when did you guys start wearing body cams?
last summer.
This past summer or last year?
2020.
It's been that long?
Yeah.
Wow. Are they reliable?
Sure. Think so.
You think so?
I think it was-
What's the policy on activating?
When we're in contact with people.
Period?
At our discretion for a lot of part, but if we're in contact with someone that we're contacting for official police investigation stuff, we turn it on.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of interested because yesterday I was at the library, and that's why I want to tell you about this interaction, because while I kind of don't really like to give commendations for cops doing their job, I would like to say thank you
Okay.
for the job that was done yesterday at the library
Okay.
by Hume was there.
Officer Hume and Officer Riddell?
Yeah, those were the first two there. But then there was another one. He was the field officer, field training officer. Who was that guy? I got his card.
Was it, did he have corporal stripes like I'm wearing?
I don't remember.
And there was an Officer Casper, I think, that also responded on that. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he would have been the supervisor yesterday.
he was the supervisor yesterday.
Okay, great. That's good to know because I went to the library yesterday for official library business. I wanted to use a room in there, and I went in there without a mask. And I can do that because I can go anywhere I want without a mask because it's not a law. And the librarian got just completely, I mean, she came unhinged, was literally chasing me through the library,
Okay,
telling me I had to put a mask on or leave.
okay,
And ultimately, I told her, you probably better call the cops. Well, we already did. Okay, good, I'll wait. So those two came, and they did the right thing and called the supervisor right away. But between all three of them, they, for the first time ever I've seen, upheld our rights in a public space.
Okay.
And I think that's a big deal.
Okay.
And we want to see more of it, you know,
Yeah.
in a de-escalating type of situation.
Good. Glad
So,
you're happy with their service.
yeah. But how do you formally keep track of that and let them know? And
So most personnel things like that are handled through what we call a letter, not a letter, a journal entry.
okay,
And it's just a record of our employment, good and bad. Sometimes we make mistakes, sometimes we do things well. And that stuff gets documented in a journal entry, and that gets reflected on our annual personnel stuff.
a journal entry. So who does that? You,
I would do
since
that
you're the
today.
supervisor of the day?
Today I would do that today.
Okay, that'd be great. So do you think that all of their body cams were activated per policy?
I would imagine if they were wearing a body camera that it was activated.
So not everybody's wearing them?
I don't know who all was there. Sometimes the officers that are in soft uniforms may or may not have that body camera on. They should, but I don't know if that happened.
Well, they both had theirs on, but it was the supervisor that I was actually doing a records request for.
Okay.
Because I wanted to hear and see his conversation with the library staff when he told them that it is in fact not a law
Right.
to wear a mask. And because I'm sure that he, you know, he did it very professionally and wasn't talking smack about me.
Okay.
So I would just like to,
So that would have been Officer Casper, and he was wearing a body camera yesterday.
perfect. So it should have been activated.
Okay.
Well, I
so
mean-
then- I assume it was. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
I'm
haven't reviewed
assuming
those
too.
cameras yet.
But did they develop policy on your body cams? Did you guys have to go
We
through?
have a thorough policy on body cameras. Yeah, it's in accordance with Senate Bill 217.
Right. But internally, did you develop your own policies or do you
To
know?
reflect the law that we're required to operate body cameras under, yeah.
Did you use CALEA to,
I don't know who developed the policy.
yeah,
That's a little above my pay grade.
yeah, I was just curious if you knew. Okay, well, thank you very much for
Yeah, you're
coming all the
welcome.
way in,
Sure.
just to hear that.
Okay.
Is it true? Somebody's saying that there's only a crime in the city of Englewood every 6 hours and 21 minutes. What would you say about that?
I think it depends on the time of day. There are times when.
But if that's an average, do you think that's an average?
It seems busier than that to me because I'm going from call to call to call usually.
Yeah. Can I have your card?
You betcha. Did you say 6 hours and 21 minutes?
Yeah.
So that only
Somebody
means
posted
4
that there's a
calls,
stat.
4 crimes per day. We're busier than that.
I mean, maybe if that doesn't include traffic
No, there's more crimes than that per day.
in the city of Englewood.
We have probably more shopliftings at Walmart than that per day. That seems like a very low number to me.
Okay. I want to find out where that stat came from.
Yeah. Well, our stats are all compiled and available through a little bit of legwork, but you can get to our crime stats. And of course, an open record request, but we're busier than that.
Okay. I was just curious. Are you required to wear masks now?
The city's policy is that employees will wear masks inside city buildings. Yeah.
But not outside?
I don't think any order requires anybody to wear a mask outside.
Yeah. I don't know if it
I'm
does or
aware
not.
of none.
I just don't think you should have to wear them if you don't want to, period. Your healthcare decisions are your own. Did the city mandate vaccinations?
They have not.
Well, that's good. Because I'll bet if they do, a whole bunch of you are going to quit.
It's hard to say.
Right. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
All right, Ms. Benson.
Yep, you have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks. How tall are you?
You gotta guess.
6'6"?
So when I was a freshman in high school, I was 6'8".
6'8"?
Yeah. And by the time I finished college, I was 6'11". And I haven't been measured since.
Did you play football?
Played basketball.
What'd you do that for? I'm just kidding.
The same reason every young male does anything. Because they think chicks will dig it.
Excellent. Oh, Have a good day. That was funny. He played college basketball. He said by the time he was done with college, he was 6'11". He was 6'8" in high school. Okay, so that's him. And he was, D. Smith. He was the last one. Oh, yeah, he did give me his card. Over here across the street. It hasn't been that long ago. I was meeting someone at a restaurant over there, and I happened to see him arresting someone in the parking lot of the Ross. And this person was screaming and carrying on, so I, of course, started recording. And he got really flippant with me. Uh-oh, no turn signal. Come on, you guys. Seriously? Let's see if the fire department's back from this call. Whoever's driving that police vehicle that just pulled in here, you're out of control. Slow down. Use your turn signal. Don't be part of the problem. Be part of the solution. Yeah, so that's Officer D. Smith. And, maybe, they're doing better. I honestly didn't realize they had body cams since last summer. Boy, they implemented those quick. Maybe that's why I'm not hearing so much shit anymore about Englewood. It literally just like tapered off. They stopped harassing the hell out of the homeless. Oh, the fire truck is back. Okay, this is good. I'll ring the doorbell. Wow, it's like you can't even see through this glass. It's completely blacked out. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hey, do you guys, if somebody wants to complain, do you have a complaint form?
Complain about who?
Well,
You can't complain about us.
okay,
up
then
here.
you don't have a form. No, I just want to know if you have a complaint form. If someone comes to you and says they want to complain, what do you do?
Usually we.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Can I have the form?
Let me see if I can print one out for you.
Awesome, thank you. I appreciate that. I was just here a few minutes ago. You guys were on the call, so.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
there anything that we can do for you now?
No,
About
not really.
We can do the about the fire department.
Right. Not the police department. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, where is it?
If you know the safe haven thing, so if I had come here and no one was here, what is that? I mean, has that ever happened? Has anyone ever brought a newborn
I don't know that.
to a Denver fire department in all of these years of this law?
I'm sure it has happened. I know it has happened at other fire departments, but I don't know about here.
Yeah. Thanks for not freaking out over the camera too. I really appreciate that.
Sure. I didn't know you were recording me.
Awesome. And it shouldn't matter really, right?
No, we're not gonna treat you any differently.
Thank you.
Our whole goal is to.
I've been kicked out of places. I've been told to get lost. Denver Fire Department. I had a little to do with Station 36. Couldn't get a complaint handled over there with a homeless individual. So I just want to understand how things are different over here. They said the high today is 60. Do you believe that? I think it's going to be like 70.
Maybe.
It was already 55 degrees at 10 o'clock.
It's definitely too warm for
Yeah.
winter.
Yeah. And Douglas County's over there doing fireworks. Did you hear that story?
I didn't. No.
Unreal. And they started a fire. Imagine that.
Okay, so this is our complaint form.
Okay.
You're welcome to fill it out and either bring it back here and we can help you out here. Or if you want better results, either take it down to the main station at 745 West Colfax and you can talk to them there.
Okay.
You said it was about 36s, so you can take it back over there and talk to them. If you're not comfortable with that, you can take it to station 28 as well. That's our district chief station. And he's
That's the one on
chief.
Federal.
No, that one's on, what is the address? I can't remember the address right offhand.
28.
Station 28.
Okay, I'll remember
I
that.
can look up the address for you real quick if you like.
Oh, that's okay. I'll remember that.
Okay.
I can Google that.
So you can take it over there too and just talk to the district chief.
Okay.
And, he can help you out
What's
as well.
his name?
Today it's Jeff Cole. We have three
Oh.
chiefs. It depends on the shift.
Oh, is Borelli one of those?
Is Morelli on that? I don't think he's on one of the other shifts right now.
Yeah, he's really.
So
he's not
yeah,
helpful
you're
at
welcome
all.
to take it to any of those places.
And you are
I'm Lieutenant Frizzell.
Lieutenant Frizzell.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Boy.
any of those places, any shift,
Okay.
any time. Obviously, if we're not here, we can't. really
Right,
help
I
out.
understand that.
And as far as your question is the safe haven thing, if somebody comes by and they want to drop off a child, generally, if we're here, then we're happy to help them.
Right.
If we're not here, then it's a 911 call, and that ends up going to Denver Health anyway. If whenever someone drops off a child, we just
it
call Denver
does.
Health and they come and help us out with that because
And since you have
it
paramedics
puts us out
here.
of service, right? And then
Gotcha.
the paramedics can get them where they need to go. Usually, I think it goes over to Children's Hospital after that. And then they take care of it from
I've really been curious about that for a long
yeah,
time.
that's a very unpleasant situation for everybody.
Yeah,
but,
I agree.
You know,
But it
it's
saves
better
a
than-
life,
it's
and you
better
guys
than
are
the
into saving
alternative,
lives.
right?
Yeah.
That's our job. So.
Yeah, that is your
So
job.
whatever we can do to help you out, you just let us know.
Thank
We'll
you.
try to get it done for you.
I really appreciate
All right.
it. Thanks, guys. Have a
Have a
great
good
day.
day.
You too. Oh my goodness, did you just see and hear all that? Wow. I got a complaint form. I didn't get any attitude. Wow, that is awesome. That is definitely a score in the win column for Station 37 of the Denver Fire Department, stationed in Englewood. I think I would feel quite confident if I had to rely on them to come save my life or someone else's, because that is generally what firefighters do. And he did it with a smile. Wow. Did you see that, you guys? He didn't exactly know where the form was right off the bat, but boy, he went and found it and gave me all my options about where to take it. Huh. Internal affairs. You're a shit show. And this just keeps proving it over and over and over and over. The Denver Fire Department doesn't need an internal affairs. They need the autonomy completely to handle those complaints closest to the complaint. So, that was fantastic, wasn't it, you guys? Was that fantastic, or was that fantastic? They didn't even ask me my name. So, maybe there's a memo that's gone out and said, hey, everybody, let's be smart and do our job right. This is how you handle a complaint. However, I do think there's probably another internal memo that's been sent out on how to improperly handle a complaint within the Denver Fire Department, dependent upon who's complaining. Just saying. It was an anomaly. Do it again. Really, defend? You think? You think? You don't have faith in the Denver Fire Department? Oh, I want to have faith. I want to have faith, but you saw that video the other day. I mean, holy hell. Would you leave me alone for a minute? I'm going to raise this flashlight up at you, lady, one more time. That guy, yeah, holy hell, what a shit show. It's a lot like watching the process of training a dog. Oh, you guys. No, some of these people in the fire department, I'm sure, take pride in their job and doing it well. I do think that's the truth, because inherently firefighters don't sign up for firefighter services to go out and see how many people they can kill. They just don't. I don't think they attract as many psychos. They might attract some egomaniacs, but look, dealing with an egomaniac that doesn't have a free pass to murder you is a little bit different than dealing with an egomaniac that could literally kill you on the spot. And that dude the other day with the Denver Fire Department, I wouldn't call him an egomaniac, but he definitely had some problems processing his own thoughts. We'll just leave it at that. And I don't know how someone like that can deal with the public. Maybe that's why they lock him in that building. I don't know. Egos of sociopaths. Yeah, they exist. Oh, hey, Peter, this building, this cop shop? Yeah. This place is, if you haven't been with me for a while, I come over here to Englewood on occasion. They're not the best in the customer service department as far as getting records and being transparent and doing it without an attitude, but maybe one day they will be. I don't know. But I want this body cam footage that took place yesterday at the library. I want to hear this cop doing his job and doing it right and not talking shit about me. We'll see. He swears he wasn't. That's fine. But I want to hear it. I want to hear how that interaction went down when he told that librarian, no, this isn't a law, and you don't get to enforce your arbitrary feelings on people in a public library. You don't get to do it. And then I want to understand, maybe from that body cam footage, why the cops felt compelled to stay for the next 2 hours. That call was that was a 2-hour call. So I want to understand this stuff. And I think the public has a right to know. But unfortunately, I got to pay $25 for this, because there's all this searching of thousands of videos, and this records manager, she doesn't even know what she's talking about. I pointed the direct time with the direct officer at the direct location. There's no searching that shit. You type it in, you go in it, you retrieve it, you copy that piece of body cam, put it in a link, and send it to me. It's not that difficult. And if it is, then they need to hire a new tech person. Okay? This whole making money off of records is just a crock of shit. If I really want to know what the police are up to, that's why I keep talking about these body cams not being the end all. That's great that we're all good, that every agency in 2023 is going to have them here in Colorado, but that doesn't mean shit if no one is following up on it. So citizens, look, when you got an extra $25, go do it, please do it, because they need to know that we're watching and we're going to continue to watch, and that our demands for transparency and public accountability aren't going away. Sure, you can, they can't really mute them. They can set them on and off so the sound isn't there for the first 30 seconds. There's a lot of manipulation they can do with those body cams. So yeah, I mean, that's what we're going to find out. Jack, fire persons are true, brave men and women. Law enforcement deals in yellow belly cowards, criminals, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't disagree. But you saw that guy the other day, and you called him a yellow belly coward, and he was. And there are a handful of yellow belly cowards in the Denver Fire Department, and they have no oversight of those people in internal affairs that have the ability to tell the public to pound sand. We don't answer to you, and then go after the employees that did the right thing. No, it's not okay. And upper administration in the Denver Fire Department is ignoring me over it. So until we really get a grip and handle on, number one, a person being able to complain, because this all stems from a homeless person feeling that he had a valid complaint and concern. And there was no process for him. So I helped him. And there still ended up being no process. He ended up getting punished for it. It's not okay. And it's par for the course in government operations just to think that they can ignore the general public and they're going to go away, because it's a guaranteed paycheck. It doesn't matter. Their paychecks aren't dependent on me. Their embarrassment or, humiliation of being on YouTube or being called out, oh my God, that's kind of rough. I think I'm going to go on vacation for a couple of weeks and let it, simmer down on my paid vacation. So I don't have, when it comes to sworn personnel with people that really are in charge of making life or death decisions, yeah, you're going to be on YouTube. Somebody told me in a comment about what went down at the library yesterday, are we going to see the rest of the video? And people keep asking me, well, what else? What happened? Well, here's the truth. I wasn't prepared to record, so I recorded tidbits of static video. I have a recording of that woman really getting in my face. But yeah, I got to be honest with you. I really feel sorry for her. I don't know why. I just do. Maybe it's because I have a heart or a soul, but she made such a stupid ass of herself. Sure, I know she's a public employee. People should know. People already know that the Englewood Library is that way. Maybe it is just that woman. Maybe she does need to be fired, like the crazy Chad dude in Aurora when MLH and all of them went through that. Pick up the phone. Well, for what? For what, Defend? Pick up the phone. So, I don't know. That dude at the Aurora Library, he definitely needed to be exposed. He really did. And this woman probably does too. But for some reason, I just have this conscience. It's the week before Christmas, and I never went in there with any intent to even get anything on video. I went in there to do my business. Mind your own business. I'll make my own healthcare decisions. If you're so fucking scared of me, why are you chasing me? Telling me I gotta put a mask on? Everybody else in there's wearing a mask. They're all protected. And I never went within 6 feet of anyone. It was the staff that came within 6 feet of me. It is just so stupid. It's such a waste of time. And people, you're either gonna stand up for yourselves or you're not. It just really comes down to that. If you want to comply and go along to get along, that's on you. Look, I got to put a mask on to get on the airplane, or I don't get to fly. Because I will go to jail. I know I'll go to jail. So I have to play the stupid game. Do I have to do that every frickin' where I go? No, I'm not gonna. So that's my rant for the library video, the wearing the masks. Look, that interaction with the fire department, they're not wearing their masks. They're in their building. They better not get in trouble over that, because if I find out they did, I am going to make an issue out of that. Because they need to be able to do their damn job and make their own healthcare decisions too. But Denver has stuck it to everybody. Denver city government told every city employee that they had to be vaccinated or you're fired. So these guys have to double down and play that stupid game and wear a mask and have to deal with the public and have to put up with PR stuff. Jeez, just stand up for yourself at some point, please. As a person, a government employee, a citizen, whatever. Just stand up for yourself. The final variant is called communism. Omicron. Isn't that like communism spelled backwards? Omicron? What the hell is it even called? I really literally don't even pay attention anymore. I just mind my own business. Scroll up. All right, Defend. I'll figure out what you're talking about later. I'll go back and read the chat. So, maybe Reagan should have Dumb and Dumber compilations. Pick 2 vids and let the people decide who is dumber. There's some doozies in there, isn't there? I mean, those of us record police on the regular. We've captured some pretty funny stuff from time to time. My favorite, really, I know this isn't everybody's favorite, but my favorite is Sergeant Swirl. You guys, you have to go back and watch the Sergeant Swirl video. When this whole barrage of District 4 cops showed up on a Sunday over there in the warehouses where the homeless stay to investigate a stolen scooter. And this guy who's claiming that somebody has his scooter is over there. And they end up putting police tape up the victim of the stolen scooters. The cops let him load up the scooters on the flatbed tow truck, and he drops his scooter and breaks it some more. And Sergeant, I can't even remember his name now because I've called him Sergeant Swirl for so long. What the heck's his name? It was so funny. I haven't laughed that hard in a very, very long time. So if you come across the Sergeant Swirl video, just give that one a watch for a little while. It wasn't a very good live stream. You couldn't really get the whole gist of what was going on because the picture was so bad from time to time. But those 3 people there claiming that the homeless had stolen this vintage scooter. It was a Forest Service vintage scooter. Okay, maybe, whatever. It was just, yeah, don't steal. That's bad. Don't do it. But how the Denver Police Department handled that day was so comical. I'm glad I can still think about that and crack up. Oh, funny stuff. Defend. Reagan can rebrand as a citizen quality assurance tech. I'm like OSHA. Oh, shut this down. About to have a workplace accident here. I'm from the assurance quality department. Shut it down. I got to tell you this little story. So this is interesting. So over by this place where I stay in Denver, there's all this construction going on, okay? And there's a massive crane, and it goes off at 7 o'clock in the morning. This alarm for this crane, and the whole neighborhood, this is in a residential neighborhood, okay? Everybody's having to put up with no parking, 5,000 construction workers, trucks almost taking you out by inches of your life, cutting you off, it's so bad. It is so bad. So I'd finally had enough. So I'd already talked to them once. I went over to this construction site. I said, I want to talk to the superintendent. Oh, he's not here, but you can talk to me. I said, look, here's my list of concerns and problems for neighbors. This, and that. Well, they didn't address them. So the second time that they decided not to address them, I went over there. And the superintendent was there, but he wouldn't come out of the trailer. And so another guy came out. I said, look, here's how this can go. I understand that OSHA can come onto your work site and shut you down if you have a death. But what's going to happen when one of these trucks kills one of us down the street? They're not going to shut you down, are they? So what I can do as a neighbor, because people can make construction projects very difficult. They really can. We all know that. And I didn't sign the bandwagon to get on board with all the neighborhood liberals that said, no, we can't have any more construction in here. Let's get together and shut this down. That's not what I'm about. It's, it's a free market. You got to let it flow. But that level of disrespect and discourtesy, look, I'm not going to tolerate that long. I'm sick and tired of listening to this crane alarm go off every morning and not ever having any parking. So fix it. Well, they didn't. So I went over there and I said that, look, if I call OSHA and I show them these videos that I've taken of you guys making all these drop-offs and deliveries from the street with your crane, they're going to shut you down. So I will expect tomorrow things will be different. And they were. It's that simple. Really, thanks, Defen. I can be on the quality assurance team. Did you find the scooter video, Ellie? Yeah. Sergeant Swirl. You got to put it in there. Put a link for it in there. I'm going to keep fighting. Diesel for we the people. I'm going to keep fighting. You keep fighting. I am Regan Benson. Is that a new hashtag for me, Ellie? Yeah, Sergeant Swirl and crew. I think if you search Sergeant Swirl, you're thinking of a new direction. I'm here to assist the government to do their job and recover funds via quality assurance. I tried that too when I was telling the school district they owed me a refund for all of my children's failed education. I actually tried to get that as a discussion item through a school board meeting. Yeah, watch the scooter video, Tampa. Thank you. That's okay, Ellie. If you can't find it, don't worry about it. People can go find it. It's not hard to find. Oh, and the guy's name was Craig, the guy whose scooter was stolen. And you'll see him making comments. He's in the comments of that video. And I pinned it for him because I wanted to give him his moment. He got all his friends to go watch this video and jump on my comments. It was just hysterical. All you could do was just laugh at that whole thing. I mean, dude, He claims that he couldn't take his scooter because he'd made an insurance claim, right? And he had to follow process. Look, if you have to rely on the Denver Police Department to recover your scooter, mind you, they don't give a shit about stolen cars, babies being born to homeless individuals out here. None of that matters. They'll take a 70-year-old woman's Jeep. Remember the thing with Zaina? They'll do all that. But if you have to rely on the Denver police to recover your scooter, you are seriously hard up. Because even if I had made a claim to my insurance company about my scooter and I found my scooter, I sure the hell wouldn't be calling the cops. I would take a video of me taking my scooter, and then I would call my insurance company and go, hey, I recovered my scooter. The whole thing was just, it was funny. It was a Sunday afternoon. It was right before Halloween. It was last October. Yeah, it was a year ago, October, that all this went down. But that was probably the funniest all-time video, where I wasn't serious, where I wasn't concerned about somebody getting screwed or, getting killed. They were just making such fools of themselves. They couldn't help but dig their hole deeper and deeper and deeper. Oh, I put up crime scene tape to keep me on the other side of the tape. Okay, I gotta stop talking about this. You guys are gonna get bored with this. All right, I gotta go because I got some more stuff I gotta do. And I probably won't make any videos of it because it's not gonna be fun stuff. So back here, I have a bunch of kits that I picked up from a nice family who organizes the American Heritage Girls out in Douglas County to do these gift bags for Christmas. They're full of essentials and some little goodies and candy and water. And so I'm going to be giving some of these out a little bit later. We've also got some direct street outreach coming in the form of some Christmas gifts. There's been a lot going on behind the scenes that nobody really sees because I'm just kind of not making a priority, I guess, to make videos about some of these things going on because some of the homeless individuals have decided that I'm just a horrible person and I'm taking advantage of them. And so I'm just kind of laying low and letting some things ride out. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to give, people a Christmas or make sure that those funds are going where they're supposed to go. So if you want to be a part of any of that, you can continue to donate. You can come out here with me on the street. You can order the nonprofit items like socks, hand warmers, all of those kinds of essentials. You can do that through Amazon Smiles. We make 1%. The nonprofit gets 1% of your purchases, but you have to set it up through Amazon Smiles. So again, if you're an Amazon user, a regular, you can do all of your regular ordering and the nonprofit will get 1% of that. You just have to set it up through Amazon Smiles and search out Helping Hands for Dignity Coalition because we are on there as the 501c3, approved 501c3. So there is that. Thank you, Ellie, for reminding people of Amazon Smiles and how you can give. I suspect I will see you all before Christmas. But, of course, Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a wonderful day. And if you're here in Colorado, I guess go find a pool to go swimming today because it's like 70 degrees. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for being in here. Thanks for hanging out for so long. That was fun, huh? Defend, folks. Any updates on folks? Yeah, there's some updates. But I'm going to wait to do some of that. But yeah, there's good things. There's some good things happening. Yeah, for select individuals that want to set some goals for themselves. So yeah, we've been really focusing on some of that for them, not giving up on them, of course. So, all right, guys, thanks again. Have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine.